Fantastic. You've got pole.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three: Smith, Calderon and Valtteri Bottas. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Great qualifying session. Are you feeling safer ahead of the pack? Do you feel that you don't need to practice? You left some body work out there on the track. Were you struggling for grip?
Great. Well, that's everything.
right. I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Welcome along to the Vietnamese capital of Hanoi, a vibrant city built on the banks of the magnificent Red River. Today it's the backdrop for the latest round of the Formula One World Championship, with a circuit specifically designed to encourage overtaking opportunities. I think we could be in for a cracking race today. It's a track that combines the bespoke design of a traditional race circuit with the tight, close barriers of a street track that our drivers race on today. 23 corners and a total distance of 3.4 miles. Watch out in particular for overtaking into the braking zone at turn 11. And with me as usual is Anthony Davidson. Let's have a chat about McLaren. We have a number of changes to the aerodynamic regulations this year, and the signs haven't looked good for them so far in terms of getting to grips with those changes.
There are a few downcast looks within the team this weekend. I think they've been hit fairly hard by the new regs. But this is only the first step down a long road of development, and even if they don't maximise their points today, there are plenty more up for grabs this season.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Smith lines up on pole position, and Tatiana Calderon completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Bottas, Verstappen, Alexander Albon, and Perez, Leclerc, Hamilton, Vettel, and Daniel Ricciardo, Ocon, Kvyat, Lance Stroll, and Gasly, Sainz, Norris, Kimi Raikkonen, and Kevin Magnussen, Giovinazzi, Russell, Grosjean, and Nicholas Latifi. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum. We're looking good so far. was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. To teammate behind is 3.0 seconds. This is your final lap of the race. That's a race win and your second race win in a row. Fantastic job.
then, a fantastic Vietnam Grand Prix, and what a performance it was from our race winners today. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, they certainly stood out as a drive with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
A show-stopping performance from the three drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure. Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Smith increases their championship lead. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Sebastian Vettel would definitely be my first choice. He showed up a lot of the drivers out on the track today and didn't show any signs of slowing down.
Let's move on to the constructors. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
How good does it feel to have both cars in your team take the top spots? A podium finish for your teammate. Will you be celebrating with them tonight?
Appreciate your time.
As much as I love seeing big numbers on the books, we don't get any benefit from leaving it in the bank. Let's spend some of this cash.